Welcome to a captivating journey through the heart of Asia, Central Asia. Prepare to be astonished as we delve into the remarkable geopolitical features, diverse people, languages, enhancing tourist destination, and more that make this region truly exceptional. Prepare to embark on a thrilling journey into the heart of Central Asia, a land where history, culture, and nature collide in a symphony of wonders. Today, we unlock the mysteries of five enigmatic nations such as Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. These lands nestle at the crossroads of empires, have tales to tell, secrets to unveil, and beauty to behold. Get ready to dive into the heart of Central Asia where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations, and the rugged landscape hide untold treasures. Are you guys excited? So let's begin our exploration in Kazakhstan, the world's largest landlocked country. Kazakhstan proudly holds the title of being the largest landlocked country in the world. Kazakhstan ranks as the ninth largest country in the world in terms of land area. Its geographical significance is a result of the size of its territory. Kazakhstan is in a strategic and diverse geographic location because it is located at the intersection of Central Asia and Eastern Europe. This unique location has influenced the country's rich cultural heritage and historical connection with neighboring regions. And did you know the name Kazakhstan carries the beauty, meaning signifying the land of wanderers, and this poetic name reflects the historic nomadic lifestyle of the Kazakh people and their deep connection with the land. So how about its people and languages in Kazakhstan?
Kazakh, also spelled Kazakh, Turkic-speaking people of Central Asia inhabiting mainly Kazakhstan and the adjacent parts of Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in China. The Kazakhs emerged in the 15th century from an amalgam of Turkic tribes who entered Transoceania about the 8th century and the Mongols who entered the area in 13th century. They speak Kazakh, a Turkic language of the northwestern or Kipchak branch, and predominantly practice Sunni Islam.
At the beginning of the 21st century, there were roughly 10 million Kazakh in Kazakhstan and about 1 million in China, mainly in Xinjiang, with small numbers in Uzbekistan, Russia, and Mongolia. The Kazakhs are the second most numerous Turkic-speaking people in Central Asia after the Uzbek.
Now, let's fulfill your curiosity about the cultures and tradition of Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan take pride in their unique form of wrestling known as Kazakuras. This traditional sport showcases the wrestler's strength, agility, and skills. In some Kazakh weddings, the couple may ride in on camels instead of horses in some regions. Camel wrestling competitions are held where camels try to push each other out of the ring. There's an underground mosque in the mountains near Almaty, Zabatar Mosque. A traditional classic horse race is cup or catch the girl. A boy rushes after a girl to get a kiss. If he fails, the girl will hit him up with a whip.
Now is the most awaited part of Kazakhstan, the tourist destination.
Kazakhstan, known for its architectural marvels, the Caspian Sea, and the wild horses, also for the tourist destinations. Kainda Lake is an idyllic mountain lake in the Kazakhstan portion of the Tian Shan Mountains, close to the country's largest city, Almaty. The lake was formed after an earthquake in 1911, which caused a major landslide, effectively creating a natural dam. Successively, rainwater filled the valley and created the lake. Nur Sultan, known as Astana before March 2019. It is the capital city of Kazakhstan. It is located in the north-central part of the country along the Ishim River at the junction of Trans-Kazakhstan and South Siberian Railways. Nur Sultan is the coldest capital city in the world after Ulaanbaatar. Nur Sultan is a place of extremes, especially when it comes to weather. Extremely cold in the winter months, it also been known to reach triple digits on rare occasion in the summer.
Kulsay Lake, often nicknamed the Pearls of the Tian Shan, the Kulsay Lakes National Park is unquestionable one of the Central Asia's big kept secrets. Situated in a region that is famed for its rough canyons, secluded deserts, and vast steppe terrain, the Kulsay Lakes are completely the opposite and an astonishing place for you to disconnect and experience the Kazakh countryside.
Charin Canyon. It was formed about 3 million years ago as the land around the canyon started to rise. A very large lake existed in the area around the top of the canyon and it started to empty. Over the next million years, the canyon was formed by the Charin River. Also, it is a home to the dozens of rare wildlife species as well as the world's largest population of Sogdian ash trees. Almaty, the Great Silk Road, which used to be the main link between the two sides of the world, east and west, passed through the Kazakh lands, or rather along the southern part of Old Kazakh land. Almaty was the center of trade in handicrafts and agricultural goods on the Silk Road, and also had an official mint. As we conclude our exploration of Kazakhstan, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for its stunning geographical features, diverse people and languages, captivating tourist destinations, rich cultures and traditions, and the literary treasures that have shaped this remarkable country.
Good morning everyone, I am Erica Jean Gomez and I will show you today the two amazing countries, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Kyrgyzstan is a landlocked, entirely mountainous, dominated by the Tian Shan Range. 94% of the country is 1,000 meters above sea level with an average elevation of 2,750 meters. There are many tall peaks, glaciers, and high-altitude lakes. The territory of Kyrgyzstan is located within two mountain systems. The Kyrgyz people are Turkic ethnic group native to Central Asia. They are primarily found in Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, China, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. A Kyrgyz diaspora is also found in Russia, Tajikistan, and Kazakhstan. They speak the Kyrgyz language, which is the official language of Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is one of the four former Soviet republics in Central Asia to have Russia as a de jure official language. The Kyrgyz language was adopted as the official language in 1991. After pressure from the Russian and other minorities in the country, the Republic adopted Russian as an official language as well in 1997 to become an officially bilingual country. The languages of government in Kyrgyzstan are Russian as the official and inter-ethnic language as Kyrgyz as the state national language. Kyrgyz is a Turkic language of Kipchak branch, closely related to Kazakh, Karakalpak, and Nogai Tatar. It was written in the Arabic alphabet until the 20th century. Kyrgyzstan that are recommended for tourists to visit in the cities of Kyrgyzstan. There are many Soviet-style buildings, spacious markets, and colorful mosques. However, outside of Bishkek and Ush, you will see a miracle high mountain lakes, snow-capped peaks, and walnut forest. National Geographic has included several locations in its selection. Ala Arka National Park. It is located 40 kilometers from Bishkek, one of the most famous natural areas in the country. From the Kyrgyz language, Ala Arka is translated as motley juniper. This plant is used by the local population to protect housing from evil spirits. regions. Su, in the highland near the border with China, there is a lake. To get there, you need 4 hours by car from Narin and then get on foot or on horseback. Lenin Peak, located on the border with Tajikistan. This 7,000er is one of the most famous peaks in Kyrgyzstan. Experienced climbers try to conquer it every year. Arslan Bog, one of the largest walnut forests in the world. First interested settlers in the 3rd century BC and today attracts tourists from different countries. Ala Kul, located in the snowy mountain range of Tiski Ala 2 at an altitude of 3,532 meters. You can get there only on foot. It will take more than 1 day. Tash Rabat. At one time, this historic building served as the main parking lot of merchants and caravans following the Greek Silk Road. Arakavanserai was built in a valley between the mountains of Atbashi. Today, tourists can get here for a small fee. Nearby, there are hiking trails. Chizga Canyon, also known as Fairy Tale Canyon, this area is on the southern shore of Lake Izilkul. The canyon was formed as a result of thousands of years of ice, water, and wind erosion. Bukun Baibu, a small village off the coast of Izilkul, attracts tourists with preserved traditions. Here, they will be shown hunting games with hunting birds or offered to ride a horse. Although Kyrgyzstan's mountains and lakes are an attractive tourist destination, the tourism industry has grown very slowly because it has received a little investment. In the early 2000s, an average about 450,000 tourists visited annually, mainly from the countries of the former Soviet Union. In the 2018, the British Backpacker Society ranked Kyrgyzstan as the 5th best adventure travel destination on the earth, stating that the country with an adventure travel secret is bound to get out soon. The culture of Kyrgyzstan has a wide mix of ethnic groups and culture, with the Kyrgyz being majority group. It is generally considered that there are 40 Kyrgyz clans, symbolized by 40 red yellow sun in the center of the flag. The red lines inside the sun visualize the crown as a yurt, the traditional dwelling of nomadic farmers once main population of the Central Asia area. The dominant religion of Kyrgyzstan is Sunni Islam, 91%. The Russian population is Russian Orthodox. The history of Kyrgyz literature dates to the early 19th century, from the poems of Moldonias to stories written in Old Kyrgyz. It is an important facet of the culture of Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyz literature is not only written but also spoken and passed on from generation to generation. Much of the literature in Kyrgyzstan is poetry. Tajikistan is nestled between Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan to the north and west, China to the east, and Afghanistan to the south. It covers 93% of Tajikistan's surface area. The two principal ranges, the Pamir Mountains and the Alay Mountains, give rise to many glacier-filled streams and rivers, which have been used to irrigate farmland since ancient times. Central Asia's other major mountain range, the Chansan, skirts northern Tajikistan. Mountainous terrain separates Tajikistan's two population centers, which are the lowlands of the southern Baj River, northern Fergana Valley section of the country, especially in the areas of intensive agricultural and industrial activity. The Soviet Union's natural resource utilization policies left independent Tajikistan with a legacy of environmental problems. Tajik are the Persian-speaking Iranian ethnic group native to Central Asia, living primarily in Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Tajiks are the largest ethnicity of Tajikistan and the second largest in Afghanistan and Uzbekistan. They speak varieties of Persian, a Western Iranian language. The name Tajik came to denote a distinct nationality only in the modern period. Not until 1920s did an official Tajik territorial administrative unit exist under the name. Citizens of Tajikistan, regardless regardless of ethnicity, are referred to as Tajikistanis. Tajik is the official language and is spoken by the most of Tajikistan, a member of Southwest group of Iranian languages. It is closely related to the mutually eligible dialects of Farsi and Dari in Iran and Afghanistan. Respectively, though it differs from this. The nation of Tajikistan is Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. Dushanbe is the largest city as well as the cultural, political, and economic heart of the country. Its center contains one of the world's tallest flagpoles. In the surrounding streets, there's plenty of modern and Soviet architecture to admire as well as Mayride Museum. Statues are historical sites reflecting the strong Persian influences in the city past. Number 2 is Pamir Highway, the second highest international highway. The route going through the Pamir Mountains has been in use for millennia as a part of ancient Silk Road. In the 19th century, during the Great Game, a standardized road was laid out in later 1930s. The road construction was completed. Number 3 is Joseph Valley Hiking. To take a break from Pamir Highway, why not go on a day's hike and overnight stop in Joseph Valley? Crossing the river, you will leave not only motorized traffic but also any phone or internet connection. You will walk for around 2 hours to get the first village, going up and down and a narrow path which follows the slope of the hills. Number 4 is Iskanderkul Lake, Lake of Alexander. Here, local legends about Alexander the Great and his horse on the shore of Iskanderkul. Iskanderkul is the local name of Alexander the Great and Kul means lake. Number 5 is Morghab, the highest city in Central Asia. Morghab is located at an altitude of 3,618 meters above sea level. At this length height above the tree line and surrounded by high mountains, it is an interesting place to visit. Most people here are ethnic Kyrgyz, a minority group in Tajikistan. You can try out Kyrgyz food and spot local people in the traditional headwear known as the kalpak. The culture of Tajiks tend to be conservative. Gender roles remain very traditional and women do not generally wear shorts. There remains a strong folk art tradition across the nation, particularly with the creation of textile, embroidery, and other practical decorative arts such as carving, furniture, and jewelry making. Tajik literature and its history is bound up with standardization of Tajik language. Tajik literary centers include the cities of Bukhara, Samarkand, currently in present day in Uzbekistan, but with a majority Tajik population of Balkh and Herat in Afghanistan. During the Soviet era, the principal literary output was socialized realism in nature. 3 writers dominated the first generation of Soviet Tajik literature. Sadruddin Aini, 1878 to 1954, a Jadizist writer and educator who turned communist, began as a poet but wrote primarily prose in the Soviet era. His works include 3 major novels dealing with the social issues in the region and memoirs that depict life in Bukhara Khanate. Aini became the first president of Tajikistan's Academy of Sciences.
Turkmenistan is a landlocked country dominated by the vast Karakum Desert. It boasts a diverse landscape from barren desert to the Kopet Dag Mountains in the south. The majority of Turkmenistan's population is composed of ethnic Turkmen, known for their warm hospitality. The official language is Turkmen, and Russian is also widely spoken due to historical ties. Turkmenistan offers unique attractions including the surreal Dervasa gas crater, often called the Door of Hell, and also the ancient city of Merv, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a rich historical legacy. Turkmenistan's culture is deeply rooted with traditional music, dance, and craft like carpet weaving playing a significant role. Turkmen people often celebrate their cultural heritage through various festivals and events. The literary heritage of Turkmenistan includes renowned poets like Magtembuli Bayragi, who contributed to Turkmen literature with themes of love and unity. Uzbekistan's landscape is diverse, featuring the vast Kizilkum deserts, fertile plains, and majestic mountain range like the Chan, Shan, and Pamirs. Ethnic Uzbeks predominate in Uzbekistan, known for their hospitality. Uzbek is the official language, while Russian is also commonly spoken due to historical ties. Uzbekistan's boasts iconic Silk Road destination like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva, known for their stunning Islamic architecture and historical significance. These cities offer a glimpse into Uzbekistan's rich history. Uzbekistan's culture is vibrant and celebrated through various festivals, including Nowruz, marked by colorful processions, traditional performances, and delicious cuisine. Uzbekistan's literary heritage includes luminaries like Alisher Navoy, who made invaluable contributions to Persian and Chagatai literature. Uzbek literature has a rich tradition that reflects the nation's cultural depth.